Hmm. Welcome back to another LTV podcast, everybody. My name is Hiro, your host. I'm here with my co-host, Cordell, who is looking
Hey.
and staring directly at my player model.
Yeah.
Look at the camera.
Filming.
Look at the camera. Like, look kind of like somewhere where it doesn't look like you're about to break your neck.
And post. Boom.
Oh, you're looking
Alright.
at me. Okay. You're posting an Instagram story, of course.
Posted on the LTV.
Yeah. We're in a new set, Cordell.
That's nice.
It is a nice set. I literally pulled it out of my butt, like, within, 10 or so minutes. And it's late at night, and me and Cordell wanted to record something. Something not too loud. We will probably end up doing a Mad Libs video tomorrow. Here in the same set. It's just, Ooh, excuse me. I'll probably be turning off the lights so that the FPS does not, dwindle.
Yeah.
Why are we doing podcasts in Gmod now? That's actually a good question. It's just something to look at. It's just to have, something in the background for us to talk to. If we want to move our heads around and stuff like that, we can do that as well.
Yeah. Good.
Not like that. And also, I really like making Gmod sets. Because they're really cool to just build with, multiple different things. I like the one of the maps called GM Tokyo, which is this thing in the middle. The gate is from the bamboo, and the sakura tree is from. And then we have normal Gmod like comic props, like the servers in the background. And then I have another and then I have a TARDIS in the background as well. It's really, really cool. And then a Bowser by Curtis right next to the couch. And then an Xbox 360, just there. Just an Xbox 360. Sitting on the table with a lemon on the table. I don't know why there's a lemon on the table. I'm very tired. I mean, I was literally laughing at a joke for 30 minutes. Before Cordell called me. We've been in this call for more than 2 hours, but we're gonna be in here for another hour or so talking about whatever we want. Oh, I got an ad. Oh, okay. This is gonna be the segue into our first topic. I got an ad on YouTube for Cedar Park, for Kings Island. Is it called Cedar Park, or is it
Camp Cedar?
Yeah, Camp Cedar. That's what it's called.
That place.
Yeah, Camp Cedar. And I'm Cordell was talking about that last summer, because Cordell works there. He works at Kings Island.
I'm where. Yeah, not the campground.
Not the campground. He's not going to be working at the campground, but he works in food for for Kings Island.
I might switch to a different position, right up or staging.
Cool. The thing is that I got that, and I'm they're done with it already. I was really surprised. I thought it was gonna take a long time for it to.
Yeah, they finished it a year ago.
They did.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
They started construction in fall of 2020.
Oh, cool. Speaking of
that
Kings
number
Island.
is used in locations for emergency.
Shut up,
like
Siri.
2020 or emergency services.
Okay, Siri out of nowhere just mentioned about emergency service.
Okay. That's just weird.
Yeah. Did they take out?
Speaking of Kings Island, I heard that they're making the Beast the longest wooden roller coaster in the world.
Yeah,
I think it's in the world.
it's
I think they're
already the
making
longest. They're
they're
making
gonna
it
make it
longer
longer. They're gonna make it
by 2
longer
feet.
by 2 feet.
Yeah,
Why by 2 feet?
I mean it's gonna have a steeper drop, and I think the ride's gonna be faster now.
Oh, probably not. It shouldn't make it faster. It's already bumpy as all heck.
I mean,
From
I
what I've
mean,
heard.
they're retracking parts of the ride.
Oh, are they? Oh, good
Yeah.
because that thing is bumpy.
Yeah.
They like I think they've
You
been
haven't
needing to
even,
retrack that.
you haven't even ridden it, have you?
No, I haven't yet.
Yeah. I mean, I think
I'm
the ride.
probably not gonna ride any of the big roller coasters the next time we go.
Yeah.
Because
You said you would ride it the last time.
I wanted to ride the Beast, but it was closed.
Yeah. Maybe we could try it again the next time.
I will try. I will attempt to. If I will like map the perimeter of the ride, but if I am like if I'm like too scared or if I'm not feeling it, I probably won't. I will ride the bat again though.
Yeah. I feel like it
That one
might
was
go
my
faster.
favorite
Like
of my first.
the Beast might. I feel like the drop's gonna make Beast go faster. Like you might be going 70 miles per hour on it.
70 miles an hour. What? Really?
I mean, you know that. I mean, at second lift hill, they retract parts after the second lift hill. Like, there's a certain brake they have. I'm not sure if they're going to keep the brake or remove it. If they do remove it, I feel like then you're going to be moving faster, like 70 miles per hour. But if they keep it, it's going to be the same.
Okay. Which I'm assuming the original speed was like 50 or so?
It was like 60 something.
60, so it would go up by like 10 miles an hour.
Not sure how much it would go up actually.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that like when I was a kid, I wasn't really into roller coasters. I still am not like the biggest fan of roller coasters. I mean, yeah, they're fun, but like certain roller coasters. Like I'm like you know picky eaters.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I'm like a picky eater, but for roller coasters.
Yeah.
I am a picky eater too, so like.
I mean, they did take you on some.
Yeah, I mean some. I don't remember which one I think we did Mystic Timbers.
Wait, no, we did not. We did Racer, Adventure Express.
Yeah, we did Racer, Adventure Express. Racer, I think, was my least favorite because of like, it was like really fast.
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, it's not really that rough.
It's not too bad, but like.
I mean, I remember
to be honest, the drop was too high and too steep for me.
I mean, the previous seasons it was rough. I mean, it's smooth.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a relatively smooth ride.
Yeah.
It was still pretty bumpy, but like it was relatively smooth. I did enjoy riding it. It just was my least favorite out of all of them that I've ridden.
I mean, if you're riding
wait, what was the other ones that we did? We
did the Racer,
we did the bat, we did.
Whenever I ride in the front, I don't really feel any roughness, but when I ride in the back, I feel some roughness.
Yeah, I mean, we did.
Same with the Beast.
The Beast is just bumpy right now. I
mean,
it just is.
I mean, whenever I ride the Beast in the front, I don't really feel any bumpiness, but when I ride in the back, I feel a lot of bumpiness.
You do?
Yeah. Like, I just don't understand. The front is more smooth, while the back is rough.
I don't remember what other rides we rode my first trip going. But I remember
most
my
of the rides...
least favorite, and I remember my favorite, which my favorite was the bat. Definitely, it was the bat.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the funny thing, cool. the thing is that I was actually the most scared to ride the bat.
Yeah. It takes forever to get to the top. Like, the chainless moves so slow.
Not really. It was pretty relatively, like,
for some rides, take a long time to get to the top.
Well, yeah, because some rides are like 3 stories tall.
Some are extremely old,
Yeah.
too.
I mean,
Like,
okay, there are rides. I have like a list of rides that I will not go on. Orion and Diamondback. I'm sorry. I hate heights so much
I understand.
that like I will not even touch those rides.
I understand.
I will not touch anything that it involves an immense amount of heights. Which
Yeah.
surprisingly the bat is high, but like not too high.
There are some chain lifts that moves really slow and some that move fast. Like Orion's chain lift, that chain lift goes fast, but then you get to the top and then suddenly it just stops at the top.
Yeah.
And
I
then you
mean,
drop
next
down.
time we go, you guys can go on rides that you guys want to go to on.
Yeah,
I'll just like, sit out some rides.
I understand.
It's just that like, I'll go on the bat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
I
will
used to
like
be-
hang out with you guys there, obviously, because like, why the heck not? I love Kings
Yeah.
Island. It's
I used to be a
pretty
person
cool
that would
park.
avoid. I used to be a person that would avoid big rides.
Yeah, I will still avoid big rides. I am not the biggest fan. I really am not the biggest fan when it comes to big rides.
The bat takes
I don't
like a
do
minute.
fast either. Like I don't do like super fast either. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
I know Dynamite Ryan Shameless moves way faster than the bat though. It's like the bat takes like a full minute to get to the top.
yeah, I know.
Like,
And the
more
thing
than a
is
minute.
that it's not too. It's like, it's a small lift.
Yeah.
It's a very small lift.
I mean, compared to the Beast Shameless moves slow. The reason why the Beast
How
Shameless
tall
goes
is like the initial, like the first drop of the?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna go on Wikipedia
Because
and
like
look it up.
that'll depend on if I will
Like-
ride it or not.
With the Beast Lift tail,
Yeah, I
It's-
usually
it
determine
moves slow.
which I determine like the first initial drop.
Let's see here.
I determine the height of that, and if I will ride it or not. If I will ride it or not.
It's 110 feet tall.
I will not ride that. Okay, I'm sorry. I will not ride the beast. I'm not ready for that. I will slowly work my way up to it, possibly. I'll probably wait until like the construction for it is done.
I believe the drop is like 135 feet.
For what?
The Beast, the drop.
The first drop?
Yeah.
135?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then the second one is 141.
The second drop?
Yeah.
There's a second drop?
Yeah, there's a second lift hill.
Oh my gosh, 100? That's a lot. That's pretty
Yeah.
high. I'm probably gonna be too scared to ride that.
What I've noticed with the first chain lift is that it moves slow until the second train completes the second lift hill, and then you start going faster
Yeah.
after that train completes
I
it.
probably won't ride it. I'm sorry, Cordell. I'm too scared.
And the fact that they feel making it steeper, and you might be going faster on it.
Yeah.
I can see why.
I probably will not ride
Yeah.
that. I'm very sorry. Is there another topic that you wanted to talk about? Like, you
Yeah,
specifically?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You're not sure? You want to think about it for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, okay, while you're thinking of that, I'm gonna ask this question. How has school been for you?
Nice.
Nice? I mean,
Yeah.
school's ending in, like, a month or so.
True.
Yeah, you're gonna graduate high school.
That's right.
It's really cool. And I'm turning 21. That's
It's
kind of
crazy.
weird. That's really weird to think about. Like,
Yeah.
dang, she's turning, like, 21. Holy crap.
Man, a lot is happening.
Yeah, I mean,
over
like,
there.
the weird thing is I'm literally turning 31, as of recording this, 4 days. Now, because, like, it's 12 a.m. right now. As
Yep.
of recording this podcast on, April 9th. So we have 4 days until my birthday. And then on Sunday, not Sunday. Sunday's Easter. We won't be able to do anything on Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday, the day before Easter, me, you, and Claudia, and possibly Ben are going to the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Friday,
And then
me and you, I don't have school on Friday. Neither do
I
you.
may be able
We
to
might.
do that. I may be able to do that, definitely.
We might be able to hang out that day.
Yeah, it depends on, like, you know, my parents and
Oh, I remember we were gonna ride. I remember we were gonna ride Backlot Stunt Coaster.
Oh.
Yeah, but then it broke down.
Yeah, it did break down. We watched it, like, just like it went up to like the spiral, and then it just like came back in reverse, and everybody.
Yeah,
just
I have
back
never
into the
seen
hill.
that.
Yeah,
I have never.
That's interesting.
I've never seen.
Yeah.
I used to go on that ride every year except for that season.
Really?
Like, I have never seen that happen.
Oh.
Last time I've been on it was like 2019
Really?
season.
Dang, you could have ridden that in 2021.
Yeah. If it didn't break down.
If it didn't break down, yeah.
Plus the line was long.
You said that it was not that bad.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
mean
bad.
it launches you. It goes
Yeah, it
like
launches you.
it goes like
it's like Flight of Fear, but like
yeah.
Which
I mean,
is
Fly of Fear is more
Claudia's favorite, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, Fly of Fear is not as bad as Battle Stunt Coaster. I mean, Fly of Fear. I'm talking about Battle Stunt Coaster. Fly of Fear is more intense.
Flight of Fear is more intense because it's indoors, you're in the dark, and it's
and you go faster,
and it's a constant speed.
Yeah, it launches you real fast.
Constant speed.
I mean, with Battle it goes 40 miles per hour.
Holy crap!
Has a height of 45 feet and a
45 feet drop. That's not
31.
bad.
It's a 31 feet drop.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad compared to.
I'll ride that. You know what?
It's not as bad compared to Racer.
Oh yeah, Racer. For me, the drop for Racer was just I did not like that. That was like the least enjoyable part, just the drop. I hated the drop.
It's usually
the rest of the ride I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, usually the first drop is like the most scariest part of the ride.
Yeah, I just I don't like heights, like at all. But the thing is that I committed to the Racer, so I was like, I'm gonna frickin' do it. You know what? Screw it. I committed to it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Was it my least favorite? Absolutely. I still stand by that.
I mean,
Cordell, you're staring straight up at the ceiling.
I was scrolling through Google. I mean,
yeah. I wanted to talk about like
you probably
Easter.
wouldn't like.
I want to talk about Easter really quick. You have any plans for Easter?
Not yet.
Not yet. Like, I mean, like, I know that like you guys usually have, because like you and Claudia committed to coming for my birthday, like that on the weekend. I know that. Like, again, you don't have to buy me anything. If you want to, you can. You don't have to. Hey, I mean, Easter plans for me, I don't really know what I'm doing. I might see my family on that Sunday. Might go see my grandparents that Sunday. Just, have like a small Easter dinner with them, I don't know. Ben still needs to text me for the for the birthday plan for the Saturday. I will have to tell Jacob that I cannot make it to that Sunday for next Sunday for church because it's Easter. Because family and like it's I
might be going. I might go to the evening service for Easter.
You might go to the evening service. Okay, I might be going to my.
I might be going to my church for Easter.
Okay. Yeah, because I will not. I was just wondering why you would like not go with Jacob, but then I forgot it was Easter, and I was like, oh yeah, I see why Cordell wouldn't want to go. He would want to spend time with that with his family, stuff like that, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend my Easter with family, but then the day before I'm gonna spend it with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Because it's my birthday, I'm turning 21, you know.
Yep.
Which is another topic that I wanted to talk about, stuff like that. Because, you know, going to the arcade I used to do a lot since 2017, I think it was. I think it was 2017, or was it 2018?
Oh, I forgot about Whitewater Canyon. Looking at rides.
You're looking at rides?
Yeah, that... I see 2 rides that we can get you on. Woodstock Express and Congo Falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I also wanted to talk about, like, abandoned malls and stuff like that, like...
Oh, yeah.
Hanging out in abandoned malls and, like...
Oh, yeah.
Just, like...
I do want to get to the mall topic.
Yeah.
Like...
There's this mall in Forest Park called the Cincinnati Mills Mall.
Yeah.
I think that is what it's called. I think it got renamed recently.
Yeah. Forest Fair. It's Forest Fair Village.
Forest Fair Village.
Yeah. I've walked around the mall so many times.
Yeah.
Like,
I have not been there since the last time I went to the arcade.
Yeah.
Which was like before the pandemic. That was like a year before the pandemic. So 2019.
Yeah.
So it's
There's
been
only like
3 years now. It's been 3 years since
there's only
I last went to the arcade, and I absolutely love the Cincinnati Mills Mall. Like, structurally, it is beautiful. I wish I could put pictures up on the screen right now, but this is an unedited podcast, completely raw footage podcast.
True.
So I can't do that. I love the building. I mean, like, there's like this like little like lounge, not really lounge, like this like huge area. Like, the building is not a small building. It is a massive mall.
Like, it's probably like the largest mall in the Cincinnati area.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that right now.
I'm saying the
Most
Cincinnati area. Like, it's like 1.5.
What is the
1.5 arcs?
Look up what is the biggest mall in the Cincinnati area.
Watch it be Forest Fair.
It's probably gonna be Forest Fair. I still call it the
I
Cincinnati Mills Mall. I don't know if this is if I'm saying it wrong. I don't know if that's a different mall. If the Cincinnati Mills Mall is a completely different mall, or the Cincinnati
largest mall. I see Tri-County and Kenwood. Those two.
So the largest
I'm pretty sure
alive mall in the Cincinnati area is Kenwood.
Yeah.
And the largest dead mall is Tri-County. Okay, so
but what were you saying,
Cincinnati
Ethan?
Mills Mall is still not like a small building. It's still not small. It is quite big. I mean,
it's large.
The roofs, the ceilings are high, dude.
It's also huge.
Yeah, there are 2 floors. There are 2 floors.
Kenwood, I was at Kenwood today.
Kenwood is also 2 floors. I know Kenwood is 2 floors. Tri-County is 2 floors, I think. Tri-County is 2 floors. We have not been at Tri-County in a while. We should just, like, you know, hang out at Tri-County.
Liberty Center is huge as well. I mean, it has 2 floors.
Yeah. Before we like on Friday, if we end up doing that, just hanging out at the mall, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We should go to Tri-County. Probably check out the Cincinnati Mills Mall as well.
I mean, we're gonna be doing that on Saturday, so.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Friday.
Friday
you mentioned about Liberty Center.
Yeah, we can go to Liberty Center, but I want to check out the Tri-County Mall too, because I haven't been there in a while, you know. probably vlog it to.
I mean, we could check it out before or after Liberty Center.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Because, like,
I mean,
you know, we're going to be hanging out, buying something, possibly.
I mean,
I don't
Liberty
know if
Center
my
is like
dad's going
the
to give me money or not.
Liberty Center is like the best mall in the
'Cause
Cincinnati
I don't have
area,
money.
next to Kenwood. Liberty Center is like the best mall in the Cincinnati area.
Okay.
Well, in north in Cincinnati, it's like the best.
I love Kenwood because, like, Kenwood is just a pretty building. It's just pretty. It's always busy there. I mean, that's the part that I don't really like as much because I don't like
Yeah,
big crowds.
like I noticed.
I don't like big crowds, but, like,
I've
regardless,
noticed.
I love Kenwood mainly because
Yeah.
there's a Chipotle there, and
Right.
I love Chipotle.
Kenwood
so
is
much.
more crowded than Liberty Center.
Yeah, because Kenwood is a much more populated area.
Yeah, and it's closer to downtown than Liberty Center is.
That is true. We should. Okay. Me, you, Claudia, and Ben, at some point, hang out downtown. Just walk downtown.
Yeah.
Hang out at Fountain Square, possibly. Get some ice cream, because ice cream's there. Like,
Yeah.
Raiders is literally right there at Fountain Square. Go to downtown Cincinnati at some point.
Bro,
this
there was
this
so
summer
much.
we instead of
Yeah.
like, well, not instead, like, you know how, like, we had like a small meetup last
Yeah.
time. We should do our small little meetup downtown.
Yeah. Bruh. There was
you or
so
Claudia
much traffic.
would drive me and stuff like that.
Yeah. Today there was just so much traffic. Like I was heading to Kenwood. Bro, there was too much traffic going on I-71.
You were
Heading back, I tried to get on. I thought about getting on I-71, but there was so much traffic, I avoided it. And I took I-75 instead, and I regretted it so much. I-75
how long were you stuck in traffic?
It took me an hour to get home because of traffic.
Bruh.
Bruh. Then I tried to get off of. Apparently there was an accident on I-75, so I tried to get off the highway. And I ran into an even
was it
bigger
like a
issue.
full stop traffic? Like full stop
Well,
traffic?
not really a full stop. It was extremely slow.
Okay, it was like
So I got off
nearly full stop.
So I got off of I-75 and I went on a road, and it was terrible traffic on that road too.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. Like it was just awful.
Oh
It
my
took me a
God.
full hour to get home because of traffic.
It really shouldn't take you a full hour. It should at least take you like 30 minutes to get back.
I don't know.
Because it takes you like 30-40 minutes to get to my place from where you live.
I've passed by a ton of cops today. Like there were a lot of cops on the roads, on the streets today.
There was an accident.
Yeah. Many accidents happened today. Too much traffic going on today.
It's Ohio. There's a ton of potholes in the in the highways. I mean, like, there's a bunch of abandoned cars on the highway that need to be like removed.
Yeah. Today was
seriously,
just
like, the roads in Ohio need to be freaking fixed sometimes.
Yeah.
But like,
Especially
we don't have that type of money.
Apparently, like there's like I've driven around Mason, Fairfield, Hamilton. There's a ton of roads that need to be fixed in those areas.
Yeah, that's true.
I know Mason has a lot of money.
Yeah.
Fairfield, I know the school likes to retract the road once a year, like every school year.
Really?
Like redo the road, fix the roads. There are certain areas that really needs fixing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The thing is that I don't drive, so like me personally don't have to worry about that right now.
I mean,
until I start driving. I know I'm turning 21 and I still don't drive, but like,
it's just crazy.
Yeah,
how much areas.
I know. I find it crazy, like, how many potholes are in in Ohio, like, for real.
I mean, especially in Hamilton.
Dude, hold on. I want to, like, speaking of like crappy Ohio things, the weather.
Yeah.
The freaking weather. Dude, today it was soft hailing where I live. It was it soft hailing where you were?
Yeah. While I was driving, it was
spring.
soft hailing.
It's April.
Bruh. I noticed it was hailing while I was driving on the highway. Like,
yeah, it was it was hailing today.
I was
like,
on the
it's spring,
I was on the highway while that happened.
And the thing is that it was in the low 50s.
Yeah.
Today. It was like low 50s, like mid high 40s all day.
And it's spring.
Why the
like,
heck is there hail?
Like, come on.
That is like soft hail. I forgot, what is soft hail called? I forgot what it's called.
I've known Ohio has one of the most
Hold on,
inconsistent weather.
let me ask Google. What is soft hail called?
Bro, the weather's just so inconsistent.
It's called grapple.
Yeah.
That's such a weird word. I remember my dad saying that. Grapple. It's
Like,
just, the weather here is just, it's so weird. It's literally just compact snow pellets.
Like,
grapple is literally just compact snow pellets.
I've noticed one day it could feel like summertime.
They're literal small balls of snow.
Yeah.
That is what grapple is.
I've noticed
it was really weird. What do you want to say?
Well, I've noticed that one day it could feel like summertime, while the next day it could feel like winter.
Yeah, I know. Like, friggin', like, most of, like, the winter time, like, there was, like, some, like, really, really warm days. You could literally wear a t-shirt and shorts out. Which
basically
is really strange.
Yeah.
For Ohio, because, like, global warming sucks.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just gonna say that right now.
Basically,
but,
it's like
Ohio gets, like, the worst of it, or, like,
it does.
From what I've experienced here, it's like it gets pretty bad here, like, weather-wise, because, like, it could be snowing one day, then rain, and then completely sunny and hot, and then snow again the next day. And it's really strange.
Insane. Like, basically, it's just more than 4 seasons in Ohio. You get winter, and then early spring, and then a second winter.
And then in the summer, like, it doesn't even rain. It's like a desert here sometimes.
I know.
In some summers, it gets so hot, and then, like, it goes, like, up into the 90s here in Ohio, and it shouldn't.
I know.
Because we're like the Mid-East. We're literally the Mid-East.
October is like the strangest time in Ohio. Like, the first half of October
New
feels
York's
like
weather is pretty crap. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they get consistent snow at least, and consistent rain, and consistent like temperatures. But here in Ohio, no, we don't get any of that.
No.
We get rain one day, super sunny, hot in the frickin' winter one day, and then snow the next.
Yeah.
And then oop, too bad, you get a tornado.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty rare that a tornado goes in. It's pretty rare that a tornado comes in my area.
Yeah, same. But, like, there have been tornadoes recently.
Yeah. Like, I've heard there's been some tornadoes that hit Mason.
Yeah. There was, like, I like, remember that tornado that, like, ripped through, like, a small town in Kentucky, and that is literally completely gone now? The town is no longer exists. It's depressing. It's really sad because, like, natural disasters literally could, like, that small town, like, this is gonna get real dark, but, like, that small town ended up like Pompeii. It's just gone.
Kind of sad.
I know. I think I'm wrong on that. I think it was like half a town, at least.
Bruh,
I'm
October
pretty
in
sure.
Ohio?
I'm not gonna look it up because, like, I don't really have time and I'm too tired.
I know in October's the month where you can get all 4 seasons in just
literally.
1 month. Literally. Like, the first half of October.
Here, it sucks. No.
Yeah.
November sucks. No, it's, dude, Christmas. This Christmas, it was 72 degrees.
Bruh. That's
on
insane.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, 72 and sunny. I mean, that is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. 72 is a really good temperature for Ohio, but, like, in the winter, that's kind of garbage. But
Ohio does get the craziest weather in the world. It feels like
it feels that way sometimes.
Yeah.
But there are probably some other places who get much crazier weather.
Yeah.
Like Pompeii.
Like, bro.
I'm sorry, that
April.
was a tragic. That was
I
really
noticed they can.
tragic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there are some months in Ohio where you get all 4 seasons.
Yeah, I know. It's like there are some months that where
Sometimes you
can,
get all 4 seasons
but
just
then
one
like
day.
July is like I think the most constant,
Yeah.
like temperature and weather wise.
Yeah. Right. Sometimes you get all 4 seasons in just one day. Like,
That is true. Like I've seen that happen before. Like it was snowing for a bit and then it started raining because it was too hot for it to snow, and then the rain
yeah.
stopped and then it was like 72.
Yeah. Like, it can be extremely cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon. And then evening, it could be raining. And then at night, it could be cold.
Well,
Like,
nights will end up being cold anyway because you
yeah.
don't have the sun heating up
Yeah.
everything as per usual.
Yeah. While in the
Well,
afternoon, in the
that's
afternoon,
because
it feels like.
we're facing, because like at night, the Earth is like facing away from the sun.
Yeah.
Flat earthers are gonna kill me for that one.
While in the afternoon, it's just summertime.
Yeah. Yeah, well, duh, because the afternoon, that's when, like, the sun is, like, shining
Yeah.
directly onto where we are in the world, so, like, that's just how it is.
Bro, the weather in Ohio is just so insane. Like, I was in Florida. When I was in Florida, it was hot, but the times I was in
cannot believe you
Ohio,
went
it
to
was cold.
Florida.
Yeah.
That is, like, the
Like-
worst state. I'm just gonna say right now, that's, like, the worst state next to Arizona. I'm joking.
mean-
Arizona's pretty nice, actually.
I mean, I like the weather better in Florida than Ohio.
Yeah, okay, the weather in Florida is pretty nice.
I mean,
Except for in the summertime, it's pretty too
Yeah.
hot. It's too hot there.
I mean, the weather in spring is better.
I've
in
never
the-
been to Florida. Why am I talking like I've been to Florida?
Well, I have.
I know
mean,
you've been to Florida. You went
during
on a
my
school
spring
trip,
break-
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
During
thought you
my
were
spring
with your
break-
family.
It was with the band, the marching band.
Yeah, my marching band was supposed to end up going to Florida one year, but then it didn't happen. And then it was promised another year, didn't happen. And then my last year it was promised, and then it didn't happen. And I got really depressed, and I was like,
Jeez.
crap. What's up with that?
I mean, my school does these trips once every 4 years.
I know the reason why we didn't go to Florida my last year. Our band director was just stressed the heck out, and his excuse was we didn't have the money for it. Well, that was a lie. Their funds were more than could cover like 2 of our marching band's funds, and it's just
Yeah.
he was just so stressed out and like did not want to take time into planning it and stuff like that and organizing it and
Yeah, I get it.
permission
Some
slips
schools-
and stuff like that. I mean, which is understandable, but like he promised it and didn't deliver.
Yeah, some schools can't afford a lot of money. Like, I know some schools that
Like we
don't got a lot of money.
we could have done that. We could have
Yeah.
done it. We could have done BOA as well, but we didn't.
Well, we got to do BOA.
Yeah, you guys got to do BOA. I mean, your school is massive.
Yeah, but we weren't successful in
have-
BOA.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Nope.
I'm very sorry.
I mean,
to
we've
hear
got. I mean, this season we didn't even make finals. Well, my freshman and sophomore year we made finals, but we got 10th place.
that. Oh, that's
both
unfortunate.
times.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am. Well, when it comes to marching band, OMEA is kind of a joke. I will say.
It
right now.
is.
OMEA
like-
is a joke. Like
Literally.
their grading system is. They're too nice, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mid states are pretty. Is
Yeah.
more challenging, but BOA is like top of the top.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
top
BOA
marching
is
band
where it's
stuff.
at.
Yeah. Am I the biggest band kid? Absolutely not. Did I enjoy marching band? To an extent.
Yeah, same here.
Would I do it again? Probably. I don't know.
I might.
Depends. Like,
Yeah.
like if I was like given the chance to be like in a college marching band, probably. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a lot of
as
work.
as long as I get to play the drum kit, I'm fine.
I know marching band in college would be a lot of work.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that would be
seeing
a
how,
lot of work.
knowing how much work it was in high school, like, my school would rehearse 3 days a week. Sometimes we had stadium rehearsals on Fridays. And sometimes we would rehearse before competitions.
Yeah, that's how we did it.
Yeah.
We rehearsed before competitions. Not even sometimes. We did it all the time.
Bruh. OMEA state finals is just a joke. Like,
Oh
there's
yeah.
no real competition.
We won. Like we got. The thing is that like. One year, I think it was my junior year, we did OMEA, and we got first place literally every single competition.
Yeah, because it's literally a joke. There's no.
3 times.
Yeah.
For OMEA, and it was like yeah, like we were like the first time we were like yeah, first place, and the first time we got grand champion, yo, grand champion. Third time, whoa, grand champion. Ooh.
Yeah.
At first,
I mean,
like 17th first place. Yeah.
Yeah. There are
But
some.
like for mid states, it's more like you have that more like satisfaction of winning because like you know that you've actually worked hard for it.
Yeah, that's
BOA, like winning BOA. Yeah, that's how you know you're.
Now I see why some schools.
That's how you know you made it.
Now I see why some schools look more into mid states than OMEA because it's like higher level.
Yeah, it's higher level. OMEA is starting to.
Yeah.
Be, like, lower class, like, with schools who don't have too much money to, in the music department especially.
I remember
but then
when
mid-states is for more like mid-class, like middle class people.
Like schools that want to prepare for higher level competitions like BOA.
Yeah, like BOA and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I noticed with my
then BOA is like the 1%.
Yeah, you're going up against.
There's like the low class.
I mean,
like of like schools. I'm not saying that OMEA is like all low class. There are there are some like really really rich schools still doing OMEA and mid states.
Yeah,
and stuff like
true. Like Lakota, they still do OMEA.
Yeah, Finneytown is like nowhere near rich.
Yeah, Mason, they're super
Fairfield
rich.
Fairfield is also, which is surprisingly nowhere near rich.
Yeah, we're not really that rich, but we do BOA.
No, it's just
yeah.
When it comes to that stuff, it's just like I'm just comparing it to like skill levels and stuff like that, because like Fairfield's skill level is pretty high. Like,
you know,
they would.
State finals would have been fun if they made it more BOA like.
Yeah, probably.
Where you get to compete in finals. Like, I wish they had that final system.
Oh yeah, for some reason at mid states this year, in 2021, in November, when mid states was the finals were there, they didn't do the compete in finals.
Yeah,
they didn't do that this year. They did that the other years. They've done that the other years, but they didn't do it this year.
They didn't do that in 2019 either. Like, they do it by class.
They stopped that my senior year. They stopped that one after the class of 2019 graduated.
I noticed they do it by classes, by different classes. Like, the largest band would compete in Mason. Like, this season, only 5 bands were at Mid-States Finals for my comp, for the Mason comp. There's like us, Mason.
Wasn't Mid-States held at the Mid-States Finals held at King's High School? Well,
it depends by class. Like, class 5A, I know my school is a class 5A band. Yeah, it was held at Mason High School.
4A, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I guess that's why you guys had it at King's. Well, we had ours at Mason.
Yeah, I just realized we're doxing ourselves on
Yeah.
like which schools we used to we used to go to.
Yeah.
But like at this
Bruh,
point,
our
it doesn't really matter.
man,
It
our
doesn't
band
really, as long
shrunk.
as we don't like give out like our specific address.
Yeah,
I live
that's
on 123 King Street. Ooh, that's
yeah.
like that's not even a. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure that's not even a real
yeah.
address here in
Bro,
Ohio,
our band,
especially here in Ohio.
yeah,
I don't think
our
that's a
band
real
shrunk a
address.
lot
Your band
this
shrunk a
season.
lot.
Yeah, we lost like
Finneytown. I think Finneytown's is growing.
we've lost 100 members from the past seasons.
How many seniors are in the marching band right now?
Well, there's majority of the people who are in marching band are seniors for our band.
Oh,
There's like barely any freshmen.
You're gonna lose a lot of people.
Yeah, next season. Oh,
Yeah, next season Finneytown's losing a lot of people too. There's gonna be like 26 students gone.
oh, I'm not sure how many people it's gonna be for fair. It's probably
That's
around
weird
100.
because like that's weird to think about because like there are 26 seniors this year, but
Yeah.
when I was a senior, there were only 6.
You know, this is weird to think about. This is weird to think that Fairfield will have a small band. Like,
Yeah, they're
I would
gonna
never
be shrinking.
I never thought Fairfield had a small marching band.
Yeah.
This is gonna be weird to
I
think
never
about.
thought Finneytown would have a big marching band, but they're upscaling pretty majorly
Bruh.
this next upcoming year.
Watch next season. Fairfield has a
pretty sure.
larger band than Fairfield.
That's gonna suck for you guys.
Yeah.
Because like Fairfield is such a massive school, and Finneytown's kind of minuscule.
I mean, I feel like the band program is slowly dying in Fairfield.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, marching band is what Finneytown is known for, which is a little bit sad, but like.
I mean, we're more known for sports like football and basketball.
Oh, we're known for being crap at our sports.
Like, for like our basketball team, they made it to like the regional finals. Like,
Oh, really?
they were like 2 games away from making the championships.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember our football team used to be good, like back in my freshman and sophomore year, and now they're just decent. Like,
Now they're just
they
decent.
can make the playoffs every year.
Dude, I remember
but
my Finneytown football team being garbage my freshman and sophomore year. Now, they're hot trash.
bruh,
I'm sorry. No,
I mean,
they're doing their best.
I
They're doing their
know,
best. I don't wanna offend anybody.
I know.
It's just that like we didn't like there was my junior year, the football team did not win a home game.
That sucks,
Like a single sus.
bruh. I remember my junior when the football team sucked. Like, they only won 2 games. And that season, every team
only won 2 games, dude. Literally, there was one year we didn't win a single game, not even like a home game or away game. Did not.
I'm
win
glad I never had that.
ever.
I'm glad that was never Fairfield.
Oh, that definitely was Finneytown.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I know
it was awful. It was bad that year.
Yeah.
It was
I know
a
our
good
football
year for
team's-
marching band though.
I know our football team's capable of making playoffs every season.
Dude, yeah. Oh, I wanna ask you really quick since we're on the topic of marching band. What was
Yeah.
your favorite marching band show?
Yeah, it's probably my freshman year's show, The Rock.
The Rock.
That show
Like
was real
Dwayne the
good.
Rock Johnson?
Wait,
No, I'm joking.
I mean, the show was about Alcatraz and escaping from Alcatraz.
Oh, okay.
And then we had Drive, which was basically about cars. But that was a show where we had to walk on top of props.
Yeah.
And then COVID year, we had a show about robots.
Mm.
And then the show we had this season was about space.
Nice.
Lost in space.
Okay. The shows. Okay, my freshman year was Child of the Mississippi, which was to be honest, I could not really tell you about that show.
The name of it,
Uh,
it's just...
yeah, we don't talk about that one because it wasn't a good show. That was honestly Finneytown's worst marching band show.
Oh, I know
It
Fairfield's
really
one.
was. Because, like, the year before that was Wired, which was one of Finneytown's most remembered marching band shows. But my sophomore year was The Music of Billy Joel. That's pretty self-explanatory. But, oh my gosh, that was, like, a huge step up from The Child of the Mississippi. It was one of my favorite shows up until my senior year, which I'm coming up here in a second. My junior year was Pathos, which was about, like, different emotions. So, like, Movement 1 was about joy. Movement 2 was, like, stress or anger. No, it's just stress. And then, Movement 3 was sadness and depression. And then Movement 4, anger. And then what came up my senior year was Over the Falls. That was, at this time, 2018's show was the best marching band show in the 2010s.
We can both agree, but both of our shows from 2018 was the best shows in the 2010s.
That was the best show we've ever had.
I feel like the Rock's best show we've ever had.
Over the Falls was about like the first movement is climbing up the fall, the Niagara Falls, and then falling down. The second movement is the calm, and then third movement is trying to climb it up again. Basically, that's like the best way I can describe it. But that was my favorite show because in third movement I could play as loud as I wanted. I didn't get yelled at for playing loud, so I just played loud, and it worked. And it worked with that movement because it was a good time for that. It's like because in that movement you're supposed to feel like you're fighting against the current of a waterfall, basically. That was my favorite show.
The way you guys name your shows is interesting.
No, I know it's interesting. The Music of Billy Joel was supposed to be called The Stranger after Billy Joel's song The Stranger, but some people wouldn't get that. So since the show isn't just The Stranger, we also had Piano Man, Pressure. I forgot some of the other songs other than The Stranger, but so we ended up calling it The Music of Billy Joel. Pathos was named because pathos means emotion, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure about that, but which kind of made sense because each movement represented a different emotion. And then Child of the Mississippi, we don't talk about that. That was just an awful show.
Yeah.
No offense to my band director, at all. He's the one who wrote the show. He put his best effort into it. Musically, it was okay. Just visually was not the best. Visually and musically could have been a lot better. Visually, definitely needed work. But again, no offense to the band director. He again worked very, very hard on it.
Yeah, I understand.
Deserved a lot of credit for it.
I understand. I'm the type of person that look like what other schools do. In my conference, we got Hamilton, Lakota, Mason.
Yeah. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
I want to say this year's marching band show, the last season's marching band show, the 2021, I think it was, yeah. was a Katy Perry themed show.
Oh,
So like they went the Billy Joel route, like the 2016 route for my show. But like they upscaled it by a lot, because this show musically was honestly one of the best shows that Finish Town has ever had.
have you guys came across Mason and Marching Man?
No, I don't think we have. I don't
Oh,
remember.
we have.
Because I don't think so, because I think Mason is a different, like,
Bruh.
a different level than us.
With Marching Man,
so.
Mason's like the #1 in the state.
Oh, really?
They're so good. Like,
I wouldn't know, because they're on a completely different level than us.
like they got a high score, like a 90 something the last
Holy
time
crap,
we
that's
competed
a
against them.
That's
just-
a high score.
Like, it just shocks how good they are.
That is insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Is there
Like-
one more topic that you wanted to talk about?
Like, continue on. Like, Mason thinks they're good at everything. Like, but whenever he beat Mason at something, it just feels good. Like, if we beat Mason, this thing we beat Mason at football
so
twice.
for you guys, Mason is your like rival, because like
Yeah.
for us,
Yeah.
it used to be Madeira. Madeira is
Yeah.
cool with us now, but we used to hate Madeira for I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't remember the reason behind it, but like we would just rag and like shit all over Madeira for no reason. I don't know why we would do that, but we did it. I
mean,
think it's Deer Park now.
for us, it's Hamilton that we
You can tell we're
talk trash
band
about.
nerd. You can tell we're band nerds, because like we're
Yeah.
talking about this, and you're about to graduate, and I am already graduated.
Yeah. Like, Hamilton, oh, we talk trash about them a lot.
Ooh.
Same
Doesn't
same
Ben
with
live in Hamilton?
Wait, what? Who?
Never mind.
And then there's Lakota. Like, there's Dakotas. They think they're special. They think they're all special because they're rich and they get all good stuff. But in real life, they're just a bunch of nerds. And wherever you beat Lakota at a sport, it just feels good. Before we would always be Lakota, but now they're just the Lakota West football team is just really good. Like, their football team blew us out.
Really?
Like, this is, but we were able to do Lakota East in football. Luckily, many people thought we would lose against them. And then
Yeah.
Mason, they think it's just good at everything.
Madeira would beat us every single
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
game. I don't remember. Like, again, I don't remember. It felt really
Yeah.
good just to beat. There was this one band that just won literally everything one year, in mid states. One year, I think it was Pickerington Northwest.
Oh.
I think that was the high school name. It's just that we used to make fun of them just because their name is just stupid. Pickerington Northwest. What type of high school name is that? I'm sorry, like, it's just Pickerington. Why?
Yeah. There's a
And the
lot
thing
of weird
is that the
names.
announcer would just name the full school name. Pickerington
Bruh.
Northwest. It's
Kind of
just say
reminds me of
Pickerington.
Hamilton's.
There's no school in the frickin' area named Pickerington.
It kind of reminds me of Hamilton's mascot. Their mascot is Big Blue. Like, what kind of name is that?
Big Blue.
Like,
What
that's like, why was someone name their mascot Big Blue?
Big Blue. What is Fairfields was?
Ours is Indians.
Yeah, that's a little
And then Mason's comments.
What was the new like mascot idea for Fairfield?
Oh, it turns out we're not changing our mascot at all. We're keeping our mascot.
Why? It's kind of a little. Actually, never mind. You know what? Screw
I mean,
it. Some people just need to grow
Bro,
up.
whenever you beat Mason at a sport, it just feels so good. Because Mason thinks they're so
You-
good at everything.
You've
but
said
we-
this. You've said this already. We're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
I heard our
gonna
track
stop you
team.
before you go on a rant about
Yeah.
Mason being so good for the third
Yeah.
time. I
Yeah.
just wanted to stop you there. I want to say, what is your like, what console do you like remember? Okay, I'm changing the topic
All right,
like
consoles, I see.
completely. I'm changing the topic completely.
Got it.
What console do you remember playing on the most when you were a kid, like elementary school to like
Probably
middle
the
school?
Wii. I remember the Wii.
I remember. Okay, I remember the original Xbox. Okay, I want to tell a small story. We used to have you remember the Pixar movie Cars?
Yeah.
They made a video game for the Xbox and first PlayStation. And where they had this like open world free roam mode, which we would utilize every single time. We would set up chairs near our TV, like exactly laid out like a car. Like one person would sit in like the driver's seat part of like the car with the controller, while the two other siblings that like my sister and my brother would sit. Like my sister would always sit in the passenger seat because she was controlling. She's not anymore. I love her. And then my brother would sit in the back because he had no choice, while I drove us around the map. That has to be like, and then like we would also take turns driving. Who did the worst? Nolan. It's because he was like, what, like 6? He was like, not even 6, like 5 or, yeah, 5 or 6. I don't remember. But we would constantly do that. The Xbox doesn't work anymore, unfortunately, and we cannot go back to that video game. I would love to, if we could get like a completely completely like functional like original Xbox and a copy of Cars. I would do a video on that. I would love to do like just a free roam, just nostalgia week.
I remember back when 360 was so popular.
Yeah, I still have. I went.
Yeah.
The thing is, I want to say this right now. I went through 3 Xbox 360s. I'm on my 3rd Xbox 360, and this one's dying. This last one is dying. I have one white Xbox 360 here in my room. I don't know where it is exactly, but I know it's here.
Before
I had a second black one. I think that one's in my brother's room, and then the one that is like kind of dying, literally on its last breath, is down in my sister's room. I know we spent so much money on Xbox 360s, but me and my brother would.
Yeah.
Oh, you go.
All right. Before, I was jealous of anyone who had a 360 because I had an Xbox One and 360 had more games. But now, I'm kind of glad I have a One because
one is better.
Yeah, it is because you can do a lot.
My
like
friend Brady's dad has a Xbox X series.
Oh, nice.
Series
You
X.
can literally. I like how you can watch movies on the Xbox. Like we would just use the Xbox to watch movies nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a PC person.
Because
I still love console games. A lot. I mean,
because who needs a Blu-ray when you have an Xbox?
Yeah. Me and my brother would play Xbox Minecraft, like the 360 Minecraft edition, Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. That's what it's called. And we would like record videos for that. But we didn't have a recording system to record the console. So what we did was set up my phone on a tripod and record the screen, but like scale it so that it is like, so like you can't see the bezels of the screen of the TV.
Yeah.
Because like the edge. Okay, did you know that the edge of a screen, like the black portion of a screen, is called a bezel?
Did not.
Like, you know, like on your phone screen, like the small little black bars on the edge of your phone is called a bezel. You
I
did
didn't
not
know that.
You didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Can we talk about how Nintendo gets creative with their consoles? Like, the amount of consoles they had, they get so creative with them.
Okay, I feel like
they're-
they're also getting like a little lazy as of recent.
Yeah, like they've made a ton of interesting controllers, like from the Wii to the Switch.
Yeah,
Like-
we're not. Let's not talk about the Wii U. The Wii U honestly is like the least
Yeah.
like sold console Nintendo has
Yeah.
ever made.
Oh, the GameCube. I like their controllers.
Oh, the GameCube was.
That
Oh my
bruh,
gosh, I remember the GameCube.
that's like the best controllers they've had.
Dude, when we go to the arcade, they're gonna have all of that. Those
Yeah.
consoles, the old consoles, Nintendo 64, and, like
I
the
heard the
original
N64
like the
controllers
SNES, the original Nintendo Entertainment System, the
Yeah.
freaking PS5, Xbox Series X.
bruh.
Bruh, they're gonna have every single one
Yeah.
of those, including like original like arcade machines, you know?
Bruh.
Like it's
Yeah.
gonna be so much fun.
The amount of controllers Nintendo has embedded is just insane. N64 controllers look so interesting. And there's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I
And the
yeah.
capture cards, like for N64,
Yeah.
it's completely different than
Yeah, it's completely different from
Yeah.
like capture cards that we have now.
They went from
I mean, I literally use a capture card for my webcam for streams.
those discs they use for N64 and SNES to disc to the actual disc, and then to capture card now.
Yeah. I'm actually planning on speaking of like capture cards and stuff, I'm actually planning on streaming tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna stream, but I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. Oh,
I know.
Oh wait, I remember what I wanted to stream.
Oh.
You want to play Mario Kart?
Yeah, I'd be down for it.
Yeah, we can just like do Mario Kart, and then I have a webcam. I have a
Nintendo's like extremely different from Microsoft and Sony with their consoles.
Yeah, I'm hoping
It's
that
'cause
that my new like webcam won't screw up. It's not
Because
a
they're in
new webcam. It's like a really old like it's not
They're
an
in
old. It's
Japan.
like a cheap webcam that I got out of a thrift store. That kind of works okay.
Yeah.
It works better than my old one, but I don't know if it's going to crash my Discord because last time it did.
It's almost 1 a.m. and I realized that I'm leaving my house at 9.
Why are you
Tomorrow.
leaving? Why are you leaving your house?
Well, we're going to Indianapolis.
Oh yeah.
For a funeral.
So, okay. So I
Yeah.
think. Oh wait. When will you be home tomorrow?
I don't know when I'll be home.
Okay, cause like I wanted to do that stream, the Mario Kart stream tomorrow. I forgot that you were doing that. I'm so sorry.
I mean, you could do the stream alone and I'll join in the middle of it.
Depending on what time I join,
Yeah.
I do it.
Depending on when you start.
Yeah. Just text me whenever you get back
Alright.
from there.
Oh, I got some gold coins from Tennessee.
Oh, cool.
Kind of interesting. Like, dollar coins.
Yeah. I think this is like the most like the biggest conversation that me and you have ever had. Like
True.
longest just like sit down. We need to do
I
more
know.
like podcasts, just us.
Yeah.
But like having more people on usually helps, and like I'm glad that I chose you as my co-host for this show, for the LTV podcast, which that is a good segue to end the podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching the podcast. If I could find a way to put these podcasts on Spotify, I will probably put an announcement on this channel and be like, yo, we're on Spotify now.
Check it out.
just give us a listen on Spotify for Spotify listeners and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know Spotify had podcasts on them until I saw a section.
yeah, I know. Like Spotify has podcasts. So does Amazon Music has podcasts. Of course, YouTube has podcasts
Obviously.
because you guys are watching this on it right now.
Yeah.
So again, thank you guys so much for listening to me and Cordell just talk about whatever the heck we wanted to talk about. That's kind of how these podcasts will be structured from now on. Just us speaking whatever's on our mind. Like whether it is just a dumb conversation about Kings Island or a super serious topic like Ukraine-Russia situation, which we didn't get into yet. We
Nope.
might talk about that next time. Like our little like thoughts and stuff like that, and like just
Or
like the
gas
talk,
prices.
gas prices, or like even
Yeah.
like small little politic stuff, putting our opinions out there. Please don't cancel us.
Please don't.
Please don't. It's just like giving like everybody has their own opinions on certain things.
Yeah.
And like as long as we're not being like racist or anything like that, which
Oh, it's 1
literally
a.m.
none of us are racist, and I'm digging myself into a hole, am I? I'm just gonna say like we're not gonna like touch up on like super touchy subjects because we don't want to like really like get into that type of stuff, mainly for sanity's sake. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to us ramble on about certain different things. Podcast will be on this set, and possibly tomorrow me and Cordell will be recording a Mad Libs video for the Wonder Gaming channel. If you guys want to check the Wonder Gaming channel out, link in the description. I don't think it is, actually. It's in the iCard. If I make iCards. If I don't, I look stupid right now.
Alright.
Alright,
See ya.
see you guys later.